your biggest concern, you said, like with the current 4-lane configuration.
Yes, because years ago, my husband and I were rear-ended when we were waiting for the traffic to clear to make that left-hand turn heading north onto 22nd Street from Iris. So now, whenever I'm making that left turn, I'm always looking in my rearview mirror
Yeah.
and checking that the person behind me is stopping, because we were there. We looked and saw that the person was not going to stop. They hit us at 35 miles an hour.
Did they slow down at all? They didn't even notice you'd stopped.
No, they were rummaging in her purse,
Right.
and hit.
And so there's these 4 options that the city has proposed: alternatives A, B, C, and D. A and B would include a reduction in the number of through lanes, but the addition of a center turn lane.
Yeah.
And then C and D would keep a 4-lane configuration. There would be no center turn lane with either alternative C or D. So what is your sense of how those would impact that experience of turning?
I like the idea of a center turn lane. I think that would alleviate my concerns when I'm trying to make a left, because it's a dedicated lane, and cars wouldn't be slamming into me from behind. And I think that would also help with the concerns that some of my neighbors have and I have about leaving the neighborhood and heading east from 22nd Street. So making that turn onto Iris. I think that if there's a dedicated lane to turn into when you're heading out of the neighborhood, that you're only navigating across one lane of westbound traffic, right? And then you have a dedicated lane to turn into and kind of wait for the eastbound traffic to get into the queue.
Look for your chance to.
So I think that should be easier and safer than it is now. Yeah.
And so would you say that the sort of primary benefits for you of alternatives A and B really relate to the driving more than the sort of cycling experience?
Yeah. Ironically, yes, because I'm a big bicyclist. So yes, I'd say for me, I would feel safer with those improvements as a driver.